There were some traits I had that I did not know I had until I got married. My intentions might have been right, but my mode of communication was wrong. I've had to have some conversations that were not easy to have in marriage. Because when you see yourself through the lens of somebody else, you see other things that you don't see. And this thing about communication is so important because when there is intimacy, there is oneness. And without oneness, the blessing cannot flow from the head to the skirt. The Bible says that one will chase 1,000, but two will chase how many? Some people are married, but they are not two. They are separate. Perfect example. For a lot of people that believe God for the fruit of the womb, you find out that there is lack of intimacy between both partners. I didn't say lack of sex, the lack of intimacy. And that's a trick of the devil. You know why? The house divided against itself cannot stand. So my husband will always tell me, let's be smarter than the devil. Remember when we believed God for the fruit of the womb, this was one thing he kept saying, let's be smarter than the devil. Because the doctor said that it was my own body physically that had the problem. And there's a tendency to begin to make yourself feel like he doesn't care because it is not him. These are seeds of doubt. But I had to now begin to work on my mind. So we had to consciously allow ourselves to not be divided against ourselves. Intentionally, I had to understand that whatever step of faith my husband is taking is because he's a man of faith, not because he doesn't care about my own body. And I had to now tell myself, love, the responsibility is yours to build your own capacity. Yes, he will stand for me, but yes, I must stand for myself. At that particular Shiloh that I got pregnant, my husband sent someone to pick the car to go and wash it. Somebody called me a few minutes later and said, love, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. He said, because your car is inside the ditch. I said, the ditch? And thank God for spiritual mentors. They told us, don't look at the car. Don't see the car. Don't get yourself worked up about the car. Just tell someone to pick it and take it away from there. And I remember that particular Shiloh was the Shiloh we get pregnant. Exactly 40 weeks after that Shiloh, our daughter was born. What am I saying? The enemy will fight your intimacy. He will fight you from doing what God says. Because if you do what God says, the blessings will come. Because if you are not together, the blessing will not flow. And he knows he has but a short time. So please, in your families, be smarter than the devil. It's not always about being right. Are you standing in God's will and in God's way?